Hey, coin collectors and history buffs. Welcome back to Old Charles. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of Australian numismatic history, the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin. Whether you've got one in your pocket or just love learning about coins, stick around because we're uncovering its story, design, and most importantly, its value in today's market. The Australian 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 as part of Australia's decimal currency changeover. It replaced the old shilling and quickly became a staple in everyday transactions. The coin is made of copper nickel, measuring 23.6 millimeters in diameter, the perfect size for a coin you use regularly. Now, let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse, you'll find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on Australian coins from 1966 until 1984. It shows a young queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a classic and elegant depiction. The reverse features the iconic lyrebird, Australia's native bird known for its incredible mimicry skills. This design was created by Stuart Devlin, a renowned Australian artist and jeweler. The lyrebird on the 10-cent coin is highly detailed and beautifully captures the bird's distinctive tail feathers. So, how many 1972 10-cent coins were minted? That year, the Royal Australian Mint produced approximately 29.4 million 10-cent coins. While this is a substantial number, some coins have survived in better condition than others, which can affect their value. Like many coins, the 1972 10-cent piece is commonly found in circulated condition, which means signs of wear and tear. However, uncirculated or mint condition examples are far rarer and more sought after by collectors. Let's talk value. What makes the 1972 10-cent coin valuable? It mostly depends on a few key factors: condition, rarity, and demand. Condition *** coins graded as uncirculated or mint state can fetch a higher price because they show no signs of wear. Errors and varieties ***. Some 1972 coins have minor minting errors or unique varieties, which collectors love. For example, slight differences in the lyrebird's tail feathers or double strikes can increase value. Market demand ***. Australian coin collectors always keep an eye out for vintage decimal coins, and the 1972 10-cent coin is a popular collectible. So, what's the current value of a 1972 Australian 10-cent coin? In general, a circulated coin is usually worth just its face value, 10 cents. But if you have an uncirculated or mint condition coin, prices typically range from $5 to $20 AUD depending on its grade. For rare error coins or highly graded specimens, values can go even higher, sometimes reaching $50 AUD or more in private sales or specialized auctions. If you want to add a 1972 10-cent coin to your collection, here are some quick tips. Always check the condition carefully. Look for sharp details on the lyrebird and the queen's portrait. Keep an eye out for unusual markings or errors. Buy from reputable dealers or auction sites. Store your coins properly to preserve their condition. Use coin holders or albums. The 1972 Australian 10-cent coin is more than just change. It's a little piece of history that connects us to Australia's past. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious numismatist, this coin holds both charm and value. To truly appreciate the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin, we need to understand its historical context, a story that reflects Australia's shift into the modern era. Before 1966, Australia used the British imperial currency system, with pounds, shillings, and pence. But on 14 February 1966, Australia made a bold move to decimal currency, introducing dollars and cents, a system much easier for everyday use and international trade. The 10-cent coin replaced the shilling, a coin that had been in use since the early 20th century. This made the 10-cent coin not only a practical tool for commerce but also a symbol of Australia's growing independence and modernization. The design of the 10-cent coin, featuring the lyrebird on the reverse, was chosen to highlight Australia's unique wildlife. The lyrebird is famous for its elaborate tail feathers and incredible ability to mimic natural and artificial sounds, symbolizing the beauty and diversity of the Australian environment. The 1972 coin retained this design as part of the first series of decimal coins, minted by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. These coins circulated widely during the 1970s and 80s, becoming a familiar part of daily life for millions of Australians. By 1972, the decimal currency system was well established. The 10-cent coin was commonly used for small purchases, and while its design remained consistent for decades, subtle changes in the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II occurred over time. The 1972 coin features the Arnold Machin portrait, showing a young Queen Elizabeth, reflecting the era's close ties to the British monarchy. So, the 1972 10-cent coin represents a pivotal moment in Australia's monetary history, a blend of tradition, national identity, and progress. Now that we know the history, let's talk about something every coin collector cares about: condition. The state of your 1972 10-cent coin plays a huge role in how much it's worth. Here's what to look for on your 1972 10-cent coin. Obverse, front ***, check the details on Queen Elizabeth II's portrait. Is her tiara sharp and defined, or are the finer features worn down? Reverse, back ***, look closely at the lyrebird's feathers. The more detail you can see, the better the condition. Edges and surface ***, are there scratches, dents, or discolorations? Clean, smooth edges and a bright surface often mean a higher grade. Most 1972 10-cent coins you'll find have been in circulation for decades, so they typically show signs of wear, faded details, scratches, and dulling. These are usually worth just face value, about 10 cents. But if you have a coin that looks nearly flawless, with sharp details and no signs of handling, it might be graded as uncirculated or mint state. These coins are far rarer and much more valuable. There are also coins in between, graded as fine, very fine, or extremely fine, meaning they show light wear but still have most details intact. These coins can sell for a few dollars to collectors. And one last tip: always handle your coins carefully. Avoid touching the faces directly, and store them in protective holders to preserve their condition.